was Andy the banker who was arrested and jailed on charges of murdering my wife and her lover. I was taken to the police station and faced with an aggressive interrogation by the prosecutors. I tried to explain, tried to prove my innocence, but no one wanted to believe me. They only saw the so-called evidence and ignored the truth. I was sentenced to 2 life sentences and sent to Shawshank Prison. Shawshank, a place of darkness and despair. When I first set foot here, I saw a numb face and heard a sigh of despair. The air here was filled with decay, as if even the sunlight had been shut out. I was assigned to the laundry room, and my daily job was to wash the stained clothes. My skin began to crack and ache, but I didn't give up. I knew I couldn't just give in to fate. It was in prison that I met Red. He was an old inmate who had been in prison for many years and knew everything about it. He always had a humorous way of looking at life, and his optimism infected me. I bought a small hammer from him, which was my only property in prison. I used the hammer to cut a hole in the wall of my cell to hide a poster of Rita Hayworth that I had brought in from the outside. Whenever I missed my freedom, I would look at this poster and imagine the world outside. Life in prison was monotonous and boring, with repetitive tasks and endless waiting every day. But I didn't let my mind become monotonous. I began to utilize my expertise to help people prepare for their finances, like keep their accounts, and plan their investments for them. And my abilities were recognized by them. I was even allowed to work in the prison's library, where I had access to a wide variety of books. I armed myself with knowledge to keep me sane even in the darkness. However, the darkness in the prison only changed because of my personal efforts. Warden Norton was a greedy and cruel man who used the inmates of the prison for illegal money laundering activities, and I became his tool. I was forced to cook his books and cover up his crimes. I felt angry and helpless, but I knew that I could not resist at this time, or I would face more serious consequences. In prison, I met many people like me, all with their own stories, all with their own pain. We supported each other and encouraged each other. We spent countless difficult days together, and we brightened each other's hearts with hope. We believed that one day we would regain our freedom. However, fate did not spare me. Warden Norton discovered my secret, and he began to suppress me. He banned me from the library, he confiscated my books, and he even beat me. I felt like I was being pushed to the brink, but I didn't give up. I knew that I couldn't just give in to fate. I began to plan a jailbreak. I cut a hole in the wall with that small hammer and I worked on it every day. It was slow going, but I didn't give up. I covered the hole with posters to keep anyone from discovering my secret. Finally, the night came. I chiseled the hole with the little hammer, I climbed out of the cell and made my way through it. I stood there, looking at the wall, and I felt a freedom I had never felt before. I shouted at the top of my lungs and I let everyone know that I had escaped from prison. But when he found out about my escape, he began to hug me down. I had already left Shawshank Prison. I came to a small town in Mexico and I started a new life. I began a bank with the sum of money that I had brought with me from prison. I became the president of this bank and I used my expertise to help people with their financial problems. I lived a life of freedom and I was finally free from my destiny. The Shawshank Redemption is not just my personal salvation, but the salvation of all people struggling in the darkness. We can't let fate determine our future. We have to use hope and courage to change our destiny. We have to believe that no matter how dark the circumstances are, they cannot stop our desire for freedom. We have to use knowledge and wisdom to light our way. And we have to use love and care to warm each other's hearts. The Shawshank Redemption is a battle for hope, courage, and freedom. And we, all of us, are the winners of this battle. During those years in Shawshank Prison, I experienced countless trials and tribulations, but I never gave up. I knew that I couldn't let my mind be consumed by darkness. I had to light my way with hope and courage. I armed myself with knowledge. I warmed others with love and care, and I used wisdom to change my destiny. With that little hammer, I chiseled a hole in the darkness. I let the sun shine into my mind. With hope and courage, I let my life blossom in the darkness with the brightest light. The Shawshank Redemption is a battle of hope, courage, and freedom, and I am the victor of that battle.